In today's session, I'd like to talk to you simply about how to play a samba groove. This is a basic starting level, and later we'll go into more expanded version of this groove. But just for now, this is for people who are starting out and want to know how to play samba. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay, that's how we count this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. We're going to start with the bass drum and the hi-hat. The hi-hat is on the upbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Now let's add the kick drum. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Okay? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, let's add our right hand. So we have 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Now exactly what you're playing on the bass drum and on the hi-hat is what you're going to play with your right hand. Okay, so it's going to be like this. One and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And usually you accent the downbeat. Just for now, don't worry about that, okay? Let's just play the 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, okay? One and boom. When you play a samba groove, it's not always on the ride. Sometimes it's on the hat. So we'll play it like this. But when you play it on the hat, you open up the hat. Okay? Now, let's play it a little bit up to speed, just on the ride for now. 1, 2. All right, now let's play it like we would play it up to speed with a full band. So now let's play it at that same tempo on the hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, Usually you play samba faster than that. That's how you want the samba group to sound. But to work it out, you have to start from the beginning. So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. When you add the left hand ends up being what you would call comping. So it doesn't have any set pattern other than it plays the partial that's not being played. Like you're playing 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 on the ride. The snare drum ends up being 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, like this. So it's a ghosted note. And it kind of gives it its smooth feel. Now you would go or do this. And when you play it fast, it sounds nice and smooth. And you play all types of intermittent accents on the snare. You don't just keep it. All right, that's fine. But if you're playing with the brass section, the brass section is going ba ba da da, right? It's doing all these kicks. So you want to do the same thing with your snare. So your left hand ends up kicking with the brass or your rhythm section, and it ends up dropping these bombs that I keep telling you about, causing accents in places where somebody doesn't expect it, but it helps to create continuity throughout the groove. So one of the things you can also do is you can also, instead of playing, you can go. That's how most Latino drummers do that as well. When you're playing Latin music, usually the left hand becomes the clave pattern, unless you put it on your left foot, if you have a wood block there. The right hand is the cowbell, left hand or the left foot is the clave pattern, and the bass drum is usually roughly the bass part. But when you're playing samba, you're using your left hand. There's not as much of a clave pattern, at least on the drum set. So you're creating the continuity. So you go. So you do all types of accents and little ad-lib things for your left hand that creates continuity, and it sort of plays in and out of the groove. Sometimes you'll add quarter note triplets and similar things like that, which is what you just heard me do. I'm going to leave it there, and I'll pick it up next time. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. This is just a basic beginning lesson on a samba groove. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe if you like this stuff, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Cheers.